I have never seen sour cream on the telestrator until tonight.
I think you're absolutely right. I can't fix it, too.
Well, if you do, that means you draw on the telestrator. But there's a glop of sour cream on the telestrator. You want to wipe that off?
See this player right here?
Yeah, wipe that off. Yep, that's not working. Harris at the free throw line and cuts the Nets lead to 10. Still have 5:42 to play in this first half, and the Nets have put up 55 points. Have to respect Lopez's perimeter skills. Drummond bumping bodies. Lopez working the baseline.
There are times when Brook Lopez will not extend his body when he's in traffic or being bumped a little bit. Then he did along the baseline.
He's got 19 points in 9 minutes. Off balance. Caldwell Pope is going to the free throw line. Free throws here for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Career 76% shooter. Last year shot it at 81%. McDonald's All-American back in 2011. SEC Player of the Year at Georgia in 2013. Taken 8th overall in the 2013 draft. Pistons have not missed at the line. They are now 11 of 11, and it's keeping them in this game. That's in front 57-47. Whitehead, the dribble drive. The extension, no. Knocked out of there by Drummond, but Bogdanovich there to get it.
Good stay by Bogdanovich. He had Hamilton at half court.
Lopez one-on-one with Drummond. Help from Harris. Lopez works his way in. Denied by Drummond.
And that's where you have to find one of your shooters because there's a double and triple team.
Smith's got the speed, and he's got the scoop to the hoop.
Yeah, see what that does, Ian, it's a tough turnover because it's underneath the basket. You got a long way to go, but they can go in numbers because the Nets are looking to shoot the ball. They're kind of in cement waiting for a pass.
Back to single digits now. Lynn getting ready to check in with Harris. Shot clock winding down, and it's out of bounds off of Drummond. So here are the changes for Brooklyn. Whitehead sits. And the Nets will take a timeout. With 6 seconds on the shot clock, 4:32 to play in the second quarter. The Nets in front by 8 on Detroit.
And Brook Lopez has really stepped it up in terms of mixing his shots up. Starts out by getting the ball in the middle of the floor to see one go through and then works his way for a difficult layup. And then all of a sudden he becomes a three-point shooter, letting it go from the left corner and now all of a sudden from the right wing. And Brook Lopez looking very effective, and here all of a sudden he plays the post again with the duck down underneath move and extends himself to the basket. Quite a half for Brook Lopez so far. It's 7 for 9, from the floor for 19.
Monster numbers for Lopez. The Nets as a team are shooting 70% from the field. Detroit is shooting 49%. Normally you say, wow, that's impressive. It pales in comparison to what the Nets have done in this first half. We still have 4:32 left in the second quarter. Nets have to work quickly here. Lopez isolation, spins. They are riding Lopez.
And out of that timeout, good call by Kenny Atkinson to get him a quick touch down low, understanding the clock and being able to use that effectively and not get panicked.
30 points in the paint. Pistons dominated that category last night against the Knicks. The run ahead. Lynn back of the iron, and he hit the stanchion hard.
And Caldwell Pope, the second guy running after him. He looked at Smith running towards him too.
Entry for Drummond. Hamilton draws the assignment. Loop it inside. Lopez lost Harris, and he goes high off the window. So a 4-point swing there, and what appeared to be an easy layup for Lynn, but he gets it back on the penetration.
And a solid basketball move just then. And Lynn has this hesitation dribble down, and he's perfected it to kind of get guys to stand up a little bit, straighten out their knees, and he goes blowing by people.
Here's Harris against Hamilton. Harris one-on-one. Drives, bank shot, no. Rebounded by Kilpatrick. Lynn Pedal to the metal. Kick out. Harris lines it up. He hits. It's a three. A barrage from Brooklyn.
And they're getting the touches exactly where they're supposed to get them. The assists are starting to really climb. 17 assists already for the Nets.
Nets are 8 of 12 from three-point range. Euro step, Drummond rimming in. That is not something he would have tried his first couple of years in the league, or at least tried with much success. Now in his 5th year, he signed a 5-year, $127 million deal. Harris just hit the three and just tossed it into the front row.
So here's the first one, Smith, that Lynn was worried about. We get a slap on the backboard. We do.
Should have counted.
Yeah.
Can't make contact when the ball is on the rim. Nets lead at 64-53. Lynn's in double figures with 10. Kilpatrick has 15. Lopez 21. Harris. Wow. He shields with the right hand and finishes with the left.
He's gotten good. He can do it all.
Well, he's gotten stronger.
Yes.
And he can create his own shot.
Looks like he's in fabulous shape, too, doesn't he?
Offensive foul. It's going the other way. Lopez, the hook on Drummond.
So you work this hard for almost the complete half, 22 minutes approximately. The Nets have to make sure they close this last 2 minutes and 14 seconds out with smart basketball, because you don't want to really work this hard for a nice lead and go in only up a couple of points.
Nets were up by as many as 13. Smith goes behind the back for Harris. Gets the step on Booker. Tries to flip it with the left hand. It's rebounded weak side by Whitehead. Whitehead goes down the middle. The pull-up pop is there. Isaiah Whitehead knew exactly what he wanted to do.
I was almost ready to say as he came down to three the Pistons back in transition defense, but they all slid back into the paint. A perfect time for a pull-up jump shot.
There's a pull-up. Caldwell Pope can't get it to drop. And Harris with a lead feed. Hollis Jefferson.
Nothing wrong with slowing one down just for a second. Make sure you get a good possession here.
RHJ nearly turned it over. Oh! Lopez! It's a field day from three-point territory for the 7-footer. 24 points, the most he has ever scored in a first half. And he's got 4 three-pointers. Smith, hard double. Smith,
good hands,
turns it over.
Get it and go now.
Whitehead on the push, 1 minute to play, first half.
There's a good decision by Whitehead. Nothing there. Detroit had the balance at the defensive end again, so come back and get yourself a good look.
Hollis Jefferson asking for it against the 6-footer. Smith, Harris, ball fake. Harris, left hand, it goes. Everything is falling for Brooklyn. 71 points in the first half on 72% shooting.
28 of 39, 29 of 40.
You just updated it.
I just updated it.
Harris to Drummond.
Stat man.
Oh, that's a turnover. Pistons have turned it over 9 times. Second half of a back-to-back. Nets trying to take advantage and also hoping to deliver a knockout punch.
And this is getting to the free throw line only 5 times in the half, but the Pistons right now only have 2 fouls up on the board again.
The Nets are 9 of 13 from three-point range. Whitehead against Smith.
They don't want to foul now with this differential.
6-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Whitehead, skip pass. Hollis Jefferson. Shot clock winding down. Out of bounds, and the Nets will retain it with 1.7. Kenny Atkinson will take a 20-second timeout.
Good time for a screen to the corner. Set up a screen. The guy pop out to the left corner and watch for your slip cut to the basket.
Hey, Nets fans, check out netstore.com, the official online store of the Brooklyn Nets. Tonight's item of the game. Purchase this hot deal, $20 for select Mitchell & Ness Nets headwear. Log on to netstore.com. Enter promo code MN20 at checkout. That's netstore.com. Sir, excuse me, you can do that on your phone. Okay. And get your Nets gear tonight.
I thought you were going to accuse him of lifting it.
No. Well, I don't know. We're going to have to check that back, miss.
That's it. We've got monitors.
Jimmy, I can think of one time this season the Nets have had a shot clock violation. That shows you that they have been so intent in getting into sets quickly, executing, and looking for quality shots under Kenny Atkinson. They have only 1.7 on the shot clock here.
The out-of-bounds sets have been pretty good. So watch for a little. These guys will probably move in, set some screens. Who's going to come to the corner and watch for a slip cut at the same time? There's the screen and the slip.
Lopez floats it up off the back of the iron. Pistons will have to work